Lynch coming to you from my reading room. We're in the middle of the Crown Chakra. This is the video 7.75, and this absolutely connects to the last video I put up, which was the 7 life lessons. So I was going to put these two together and call them 7-11, 7 life lessons and 11 tips, but the video ended up being too long, so I thought I would break it up and put it into 2. I'm just going to go through, I have a list in front of me of all the things that connect to the life lessons, general conversation, just to get you thinking, just to get you talking, and hopefully open up and spread that energy. So let's go through this. In the life lessons, we were talking about purpose versus lessons, and this we talk about your first choice to actually be here. So absolutely, undeniably, you're the one who chose it. You chose your physical body, you chose your parents, you chose your circumstances. Everything around you, by the way, was created and manifested right straight from you and your intention to be here. So take a second and look at your life, and I'm going to ask you or charge you and say, if you're currently hating your life, well, you got some work to do. And if you're currently feeling connected and happy and involved and feel like you're growing and going, then congratulations, you're one of the few, right? So I want you to take responsibility for this beautiful option of being in this physical body that you're in, and I want you to embrace your life. So take responsibility that you chose this life, I guess is the point on that. And I want to remind you that you chose this life for one very important reason, and that is to grow and go. Okay, so when we take responsibility for that, we can truly enjoy the coursework. So free will, we talk about this all the time in class. Free will is this beautiful gift God gave us, and I want to remind you that free will is present every moment of your life. Before you got here and when you return home, literally return home, free will always be part of your journey. So if you're not in the experience you want to be in today, you have a free will choice to get out of it and get out of that situation. So never lose your right of free will, okay? We love talking about the soul's journey. And so I'm reminded in class we talked about maybe sharing our failures. And I love that. When I think to my own life, I think, being a leader has always been really important to me. And I can certainly look back at all the great bosses I've had. Thank you, Dan Johnson. You're one of them. And look to those people, Bruce Crady, you too, look to those people and say, I wouldn't be where I am today as far as the leader and the skills without them. But I will be honest with you, I absolutely learned a lot more about how to be a good leader from the people that were not the best bosses. So if you're having current conflict in your life, thank it. Be grateful for it. Contrast absolutely shows up. Conflict shows up. When we're uncomfortable in a situation, it shows up to move us, okay? So I can't say that with enough passion, because so many people who come to me who are in contrast, I'm asking them to embrace it and to identify it and to understand it and make the necessary changes, that it's time to truly move on. If we got into a comfortable seat in our life and it was just perfect and blissful every day, all day, we would never do anything. I might not ever get off my yoga mat, right? You know what that means. So, but it's important that we get off our mat and get out into our world. So, respect all views. Respect all views. Respect the one that I'm sharing with you today. You might not agree with everything I'm saying, and I respect that. I'm asking you to respect all views out there. And all the information that's coming into you right now, be grateful for it. You have the opportunity to discern whether you resonate with that or whether you don't. And thank God for that contrast, okay? So respect all views is a very important thing. I also want to touch on the idea of the relationship aspect. We're all here to love. So if you've committed to, I just had my heart broken and I'm not going to fall in love again, I want to talk to you offline. We are all here to love, and we're all here to embrace relationships. So if there's conflict in a relationship right now in your life, I'm asking you to do the work, okay? If you really want to strap that person to you for not just this life, but many lives moving forward, go ahead and feel the anger or the angst that you feel for them right now. Do the work you need to do to bring beautiful love and light into that relationship. So say it slow, Jean, embrace conflict. It is there to help evolve you. I love that. Okay, soul groups. We mentioned this in class. I just want to, again, add a little value to that. Imagine that you're here in what we'll call your spirit family. And it's this beautiful connection of all souls that are kind of like doing the same work. So let me give you an example of I'm here to learn forgiveness. And let's say one day I have some epiphany on the energy of forgiveness. When I receive the benefit of that life lesson, it is downloaded or time-space continuum. It is gifted or graced to everybody in my soul group. And we're all evolving together. And vice versa. So someone else learns a lesson, it's shared with me. So part of your soul group, your spirit family, is you're not alone. So we're all doing that work together, and you have special groups. I recently worked with somebody who in this experience just shifted out of one group and was heading to another. I thought that was fascinating. I hadn't seen that before. So know that your soul group is also evolving, and you can break away from one group and go to another. So free will. Let's keep going. So whether you're an old soul, you've heard it, or first time in, or whether you're a master, which is considered to be somebody who's here to benefit other people because their life lessons are gone or done. We're never done, by the way. Honor that. All souls and different aspects of each soul, they're all important and they're part of the bigger picture. So I want you also to add value to the energy of death. And I want not to go to a morbid subject of death, but just to remind you that every death, every birth is part of your soul contract. So you will come in and you will leave, and you can't do anything to change that. But what you can do is respect when that choice happens. So let's say you've lost somebody, and like in my case where my daughter was 8, I have to truly, what's given me peace, offering, is that I respected the fact that at 8 years old was her time to leave, and that she honored that contract, and I have to honor that also. So that just helps with the energy of grief too. If you're looking around you and you've just lost your father and he's 99 years old, and who can't respect that, right? So just understand that death is also part of the contract that we're in, and let's move on. So the last thing I want to share with you in the energy of the crown chakra is that when we return to one. So in this chakra, as you know, we've talked about being all connected, about life purpose and life lessons. And so here we are. We're on our way to the other side. We're transitioning over. It has been explained to me, or I understand, that we are given a life review. So imagine like you're watching this YouTube video. How would you like a flashback and look at your own life and all the shortcomings or the beautiful things that you did, and all the people that you've loved and all the people that you've had contrast with show up in that instant just to be gifted to you. And you review this, guess why? To learn. So when you leave, if I said to you today, if you sat down and watched your video, watched your own life review, what would you witness? What would that look like to you? Are there currently situations right now that if you had to look at them from a review aspect, you would absolutely change? So I'm going to charge you with making those changes today. So I'm going to leave you with that thought on your life review, and I want you to always be seeing your life through your own eyes and being the best light that you can possibly be when you show up in your experience, okay? I honor you. So this is Jeannie Lynch sharing some value tips, 11 tips, 7-11, to our chakra series. And I so appreciate our time together. We're going to meet next month where we're going to go through all the crowns. So we'll have all the chakras. We'll have 30 days of doing all chakras every day. So more to come on that next month. And then of course we have our big movie night. Jeannie Lynch signing off. I love you all, and please subscribe for more of these like-minded videos, and don't forget to like this video. Give me a thumbs up.